ladies and gentlemen, Nathan Cudgel here. Now, I think most of us as kids or teenagers went through some sort of phase where we thought the Titanic was the coolest thing ever. I know I at least did. We all saw the movie as kids or teenagers, and it was just cool. It made history cool. How can a big boat sinking be cool? Leonardo DiCaprio, that's the answer. That's the answer. That man can make anything seem cool, even heavy drug addiction. Well, it seems clear that the Titanic is still not done claiming lives, because an iceberg wall collapsed at the Titanic Museum. This sounds like the kind of news story you would hear on The Simpsons, but it's true. At the Titanic Museum in Missouri, which looks really cool, might I add. Like, I don't care that 3 people almost died at it. I would still go to it. Look at that place. Does that not look like the coolest museum you've ever been to? Although basically, inside the Titanic Museum, they have a whole bunch of things you can do. There's 28-degree water you can stick your hands in. That's the same temperature as it was that night. You can go on the grand staircase they've recreated. You can check out the big boat. You can check out all they rebuilt of it, artifacts, listen to audio stuff of the survivors. It's all very cool. Although one of the coolest things there is a real-life iceberg, or at least an iceberg wall. It's a 15 by 28 foot ice wall. They build it there and use a water filtration system to keep it constantly just iceberg wall. And you can go up there and you can feel an iceberg. That's pretty cool. If I were there, I'd do it. I don't know about you, but I've never seen an iceberg, and now I want to see one. And so you can walk in and you can go and you can feel this actual iceberg. Well, at least you could. That is until the wall collapsed. On the evening of Monday, August 2nd, an accident occurred at Titanic Museum attraction. Our iceberg wall collapsed and injured 3 guests who were taken to the hospital. Can you imagine going to the hospital and they're all asking you what happened, and you just have to tell them an iceberg fell on you? Sir, this is Missouri. There are no icebergs. We're a landlocked state, even. At this time, we do not know the extent of their injuries, and our thoughts and prayers continue to be with all those who were affected, including the first responders. Now, how the iceberg fell apart, if anyone did anything to make it fall apart, it doesn't say. That being said, the owners clearly aren't worried, considering they're gonna rebuild it. The iceberg wall does not currently exist, and the affected area has been blocked off for the time being. We anticipate it will take at least 4 weeks for the iceberg to be rebuilt. No time for the mourning, huh? Just rebuild it immediately. That does make me wonder though, like, did someone bring an ice pick or something and purposefully break this? Because clearly they don't seem that concerned with the whole safety of it. Like, if it just spontaneously collapsed and fell on people and injured them, you'd think they wouldn't immediately go and start rebuilding it. Now, it doesn't say anything like that. That's just speculation. I gotta make that clear. But I wouldn't be surprised if there was someone who just went there just with an ice pick, just trying to ruin everyone's fun. It also doesn't say what the extent of the injuries were. Hopefully not bad. I mean, this is a big wall. This is 15 feet by 28 foot long ice wall. I'll show a clip here from the trailer the museum made a couple years back. And in the trailer, you can see the ice wall. I also love how the trailer, and people pointed this out in the comments, this is an original thought of mine, but it sounds like the music from a Disney movie. Like, this is a museum about a tragic incident that happened over 100 years ago that killed hundreds of people. Although they're playing music like this is Disneyland.
What makes the Titanic Museum attraction the #1 attraction in Pigeon Forge? It's for the whole family. Test your balance on the sloping decks. And test your knowledge of one of the most dramatic stories ever told with trivia.
I just love that one scene of climb on the sides of the ship and feel like what it was like to be falling off. Meanwhile, music from Beauty and the Beast is playing. That is not a complaint, by the way. That perfect song choice. I would have it no other way. But yeah, this does make me worried about the new Titanic ship that's being built. I feel like I've been hearing about it for like my whole life at this point, but apparently they're building a replica Titanic ship. And I've always thought that was pretty cool. I was even thinking not too long ago, I was talking to this kid who he knows a lot about trains. And we were talking about trains and I brought up the Titanic. And I said, you know what? I would like to go on that. That would be really cool to get to ride like on the first voyage of the new Titanic. I mean, how unsafe could it be? We have all this modern technology. Surely we can do it safely now, right? Yeah, this is really making me rethink that. Like, if I win some RSS Titanic tickets or something, I don't think I'm gonna go now. Cause clearly something doesn't want the Titanic to be around. If even the Titanic Museum now is injuring people, there's Something's happening. I don't know if it's ghosts or what, but something doesn't want the Titanic to be afloat. Also, apparently, I just realized this. I was about to end the video, but apparently there's 2 Titanic museums. I've been saying Missouri this whole time. Apparently it's in Tennessee. So if you want to go to the cool one that injured 3 people, it's in Tennessee. Anyways though, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you appreciated my We All Three in a yellow submarine shirt. I thought it was fitting for the video. That's a lie, I was just already wearing this shirt. But thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and yeah, bye.